The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of... The Roadrunners will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fields. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So UConn's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. And both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Second down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Good timing on the quick out. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down. And they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Complete downfield. What a play there, and he rips rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
First down on the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Makes his man miss. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
First and goal, UTSA.
They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll leave it with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA.
Number 32.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The UConn offense goes back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Darnold. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Darnold. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UConn will have to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. Turning it on.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Barges ahead. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Watson. And the big game. They've got it on the 46. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Hauls it in. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the draw. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got a man. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He's looking to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's McKinney. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UConn. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
14, UConn, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
The Roadrunners racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. This one's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. UConn going back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the floor.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. UConn quick to the line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 25. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Husky. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
UConn 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Rush is on him. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UConn offense goes back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Watson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This UConn offense really has it going. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quick strike complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They're not into 3s, they want 6s, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Here's a heat. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Called it, finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this...
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play. Momentum shift for the defense.
UConn going back to work on offense. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Darnold. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, UConn.
Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, UConn! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Liberty has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 20 to ULM. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the fullback. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got his man. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They go to the draw. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
He'll ride his man on the option. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, UTSA! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UConn 28.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UConn offense goes back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Look out, he's got room.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read, the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UConn will have to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is...
Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the gun, give on the inside. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. He's got him. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UConn going back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's a first down.
They're going back to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pocket breaking down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help in the defense.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 7 over Colorado. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it deep. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The UConn offense goes back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The give to the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, UConn. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Huskies, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Now facing a third and long. They'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The kick is on its way. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown.
42.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UConn going back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 35. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Made a defender miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Roach. Hard running there. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They're working that left side. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel. Makes this one, and it'll be all tied up in the final minute. Just drives it between the uprights. And they tie it up, fellas, here in the final seconds.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking for a gap. It's Roach. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. He caught it. Trying to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Trying to barge in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on third and goal in overtime. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Husky. And they're on top here in overtime.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Here comes the heat. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Touchdown, UTSA! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. On play action on first down. Makes the grab. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Running through contact. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too...
Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Darnold.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky! And what a great response here in overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things.